Hello and welcome to my first vlog. This is me returning home from eating lunch at a restaurant called La Bamba. This area here is Yangpu in Shanghai, very close to where I work. And you can see lots of greenery and trees and it looks really beautiful. Of course, I sped up the video to save time and to get to the points I want to cover. So every intersection usually lasts about 2 minutes. So in China, the stoplights are really long, and it's because they have so many vehicles that need to get through. They have to give them longer stoplights and traffic times. You'll see huge buses on narrow streets all the time here, and you'll see lots of people on scooters. The weather today was really nice, probably 60 degrees Fahrenheit. I forgot what that is in Celsius, probably like 25-ish Celsius. Don't quote me on that. So this area is literally right next to my school, and my school is actually on the left down there. And so usually the ride home takes about 40 minutes, but I sped it up here. And I just want to show you what China looks like from an American perspective and how I drive a scooter. So if you see here, I won't pass anyone without honking, or I'll slow down if they kind of get into my way. Sometimes people just cut straight through and they don't slow down. This intersection is really busy, so we waited a while and we made it through. Now on the right hand side, you'll see up here that it's the Tongji University campus on the right. Right there. This is always a mess here at this intersection. People just stop on both sides, and I don't know why, and they really drive me nuts. So I'm honking at this guy right here to pull the sign. He eventually does. Same thing here, and now we're on our way. Usually there are traffic police at every corner, and surprisingly today at this corner, no one was really there. So I was able to kind of get a head start on the green light and make my way through. So now we're kind of leaving the Yangpu area and slowly approaching the Huangpu area. We're not quite there yet, but we're almost there. So it's really nice that Shanghai has these bike lanes where you can have a dedicated path just for bikes and scooters. But you have to be very careful when you're passing people, especially on this stretch of road. You'll have buses riding your tail in the middle lane, and then you have these people who park their bikes on the bike lane, so you have to kind of swerve into the middle lane. It's really annoying. So here's this bus here. Normally I would pass this bus, but this bus was just about to leave, so therefore I just let it go. And here is really interesting because a lot of people are standing right here where I'm passing. It's so annoying sometimes. But luckily no one was there this time. So we're well out of Yangpu area. I'm not sure what district this is because a while back we could have taken the right to get into Huangpu. So I'm not sure where this is. So in this situation, you just saw that cars, they don't stop on red, they turn. And I think it's quite dangerous. So over here we have these slow vehicles, and then I have to get into the left lane in order to pass them. Sometimes I choose my battles. I choose not to pass people because I feel that it would be too dangerous. You'll notice quite a variety of vehicles. You have expensive vehicles, American vehicles, Chinese models. It runs the gamut here. I see Ferraris and Maseratis all the time. You can definitely tell that Shanghai people have money. It is the financial capital of China. Beijing is the political capital of China. So Shanghai has the cash. So you'll notice that I take some offbeat paths sometimes because I found out that they are a little bit of a shortcut. This here is always traffic. There's always traffic congestion there. But luckily today, this morning, there wasn't really a lot of traffic here. You might notice this Mercedes van doesn't leave me much room to go past them. If you pay attention here, like look at this guy that almost hit me. He completely ran a red light. It's crazy. But I also just ran a red light myself, but no one was moving or traveling in that area. Usually I try to follow the rules and not run red lights, but sometimes if there's just no traffic, you can just go. This area that we're passing through used to be quite busy, but then the government shut down a bunch of stores and all of this looks like a ghost town here. Like this particular street, and then when I take a ride up here, it was full of life, and they shut them up, boarded all the stores, and everyone was kicked out. I remember driving past here one day with there's just trucks, moving trucks taking everyone out. So we're about almost halfway home now. And again, I didn't realize how much greenery we had until I'm watching this video. So wow, Shanghai does have some trees. Almost feels a little bit like Europe. To ride a scooter in China, you don't need a motorcycle license or driver's license. Anyone can ride one. It just needs to be registered with the police. And obviously you have seen in the video, we passed numerous police stations. Another one right up here. They're everywhere in China. You'll see the street cleaners walking up and down the road, and I'm surprised they don't get hit. I mean, they just brush things and sweep and pick up stuff, and they don't care about what goes on around them traffic wise. I'm just surprised they've lived that long to tell the tale. Even several times I'm almost hit them because they just weren't looking. Over here you'll see that's a WeWork, brand new WeWork over there. Cost about $3 an hour to use that place. Quite cheap and affordable. Over here on this bridge, you'll see some famous sites, especially on the right-hand side of this bridge over here. A nice famous bridge. You'll probably see those on a postcard somewhere. Again, a little small village here that hasn't been boarded up yet, but probably will be in the future. So in this situation, I actually need to take a left, but the traffic lights don't allow me to go left without getting hit by oncoming traffic. So I have to go to this little corner here and kind of wait to be able to cross the street. It's annoying. Finally, the light was green and I can go. Now this delivery guy, look at him. He has, over a dozen boxes strapped onto his bike, and he's just running, and he, almost get hit by this bus. Bus had actually swerved not to hit him, and he doesn't care. He's just like, you know what? I don't care if I have oversized boxes, and somehow it works. He survives. Of course, I run right past him. I decided not to pass him because, of course, I would get hit by a bus. I didn't feel like dying that day. Now we're getting near the Nanjing West Road. Look at this. I didn't know where that guy came from. I almost was gonna go into his path, but I just didn't for some reason, and boom, he just shoots right through. He actually had his regulator removed. There's no way he's supposed to be able to go that fast. I'm going 40 kilometers an hour, and he just whizzed right past me. And it's not even a motorcycle, it's a bike, electric bike. Now, this white vehicle, they go so slow, they take up the entire lane. They are very annoying. And it's always old people who drive a mile an hour. So in this situation, I want to get ahead of the pack, and so I would kind of get a head start on the green light, because if I waited for everyone, then actually it's quite more dangerous. And there's that guy again, he's zooming right through. Now over here is again another police station. So far the traffic's quite manageable, it's not that busy. So you see that this is an ambulance, but and of course I fast forward the video. The ambulance actually didn't have a patient. They just always have their lights on, and so people never really make way for emergency vehicles with their lights on. I do have to say that the public transport system is pretty convenient here. The bus stops every 5 minutes somewhere. It's quite convenient. Oof, did you see that? Lady literally almost got hit. I almost caught it on camera. So here we are. I'm waiting to pull into my lane down here where I live. And you'll see one foreigner whizzing by, going against traffic. And then another foreigner coming down here again, going against traffic. It's so common for bikes to ride against traffic, and it's extremely dangerous. Like, the conditions don't change, allowing them to drive against traffic, and they're taking huge risks. Alright, well, thanks for joining me, and we'll see you on the next vlog.